I've been drooling over laser engravers for my shop for a long time now, but the price has always made them feel out of reach. They cost how much? That changed recently when the folks over at Longer 3D reached out to see if I would be interested in trying their budget 10-watt laser engraver. And man, I'm impressed. Like, if you've been considering a laser, this may be the one for you. And if you haven't been looking for one, it may be time to try one. So stick around to the end to see what I'm engraving and why now is the best time to get into this laser. Full disclosure, Longer provided this laser to me free of charge in exchange for me sharing about it with you all. But having used it for a little while now, I have absolutely no reservations recommending it. Not only because it's a great 10-watt laser, but also because the features you get for your money are super impressive. So I'll drop a link in the description. Honestly, I have big plans for how I'll be using this laser around the wood shop and for future projects, so keep your eyes peeled for a video about that coming soon. Now, I'm still fairly new to the world of laser engraving, but I'm very impressed with the power of this laser to engrave accurately and cleanly within its 400 by 400 millimeter cutting area. Longer also claims that it has a 50 millimeter focal length and an impressive 0.06 by 0.06 millimeter ultrafine compression spot for creating more precise engravings with fewer burn marks. And it certainly does seem to have the capacity to engrave very fine details. It also apparently creates about 2 times thinner lines than ordinary diode lasers. What that means for me is that I don't have to worry about my design being limited by fine details. After assembly, I jumped right into using this laser, which I immediately began operating through its 3.5-inch color touchscreen. This touchscreen and onboard card reader doesn't seem that important of a feature at first, but I actually love having a screen like this so that I have the option of running the laser without having my computer tied down for the entire process of engraving. It seems like a small add-on, but it's awesome. Now, while looking at lasers, safety was a big concern of mine. I mean, we're dealing with a laser here.
Frickin' laser beams attached to their heads.
And I had the opportunity to accidentally test out 2 of the Longer laser's safety features. First, I was testing out cutting plywood on a piece of 3/8 pressure-treated plywood and it caught fire. I'm not actually sure that you're supposed to engrave pressure-treated wood. The integrated flame detector and alarm shut down the cut and let me know that there was an issue before anything could get out of hand. And with 4 kids and 2 dogs running around the house and sometimes in my shop, the integrated G sensor also has come in handy. When the Longer laser is moved or tilted during operation, it automatically shuts down and keeps the laser from continuing to engrave in the wrong place or from blazing wildly around the room. Okay, just before I go on, I have a really important thing to tell you. Yes, there is fire protection on the Longer laser, and it worked for me. However, you still can't leave your laser completely unattended. I tried to recreate that fire and the sensor going off for all of you for this video, and instead of the sensor going off, this is what happened. So yeah, just be aware, all right? Be careful, don't leave it unattended. Great laser, it does have fire protection, but like any laser, you can't count on it to work 100%. There aren't a lot of assurances in life these days, but here's a few that Longer makes. They have a 7-day return policy and 30-day exchange policy on any defective machine, and they bear the postage costs. They also have 24/7 email support, free tutorial videos for beginners, and an official users group on Facebook. If you like the sound of all of this, use my affiliate link and check it out. Right now, the Longer Ray 5 10-watt laser engraver is only $419.99. You can find the link on this QR code or in the description below. Well, I'm off to keep exploring all of this laser's uses around my wood shop and home. So until next time, make sawdust, not excuses.